Machiavelli understood something most people spend their whole lives never learning. The most dangerous weapon in human interaction is not anger, not revenge, not even manipulation. It is silence. The deliberate, calculated act of pretending someone no longer exists. This is the art of ignoring people, and once you understand how it works, you will never see power the same way again. Most people think ignoring someone is passive. They think it is what happens when you do not care enough to respond. But Machiavelli knew better. Strategic silence is not the absence of action. It is the presence of control. It is a weapon so ruthless that your enemies cannot fight it. They cannot argue with silence. They cannot defend against your absence. And that is exactly what makes it so powerful. So why is this the one power almost no one talks about? Because it forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Real power does not announce itself. It does not need to explain, justify, or prove anything. And in a world where everyone feels entitled to your attention, choosing to withhold it becomes the ultimate act of dominance. Here is what society will never tell you. The people who drain your energy, manipulate your emotions, and demand your response are counting on one thing. They are counting on you caring enough to engage. Every argument you have with a toxic person, every explanation you give to someone who twists your words, every moment you spend defending yourself is energy they have stolen from you. And they will keep stealing it as long as you keep giving them access. Consider a case profile that illustrates this pattern clearly. Imagine someone in a workplace who constantly undermines a colleague through subtle comments and manufactured drama. The colleague tries everything. They explain themselves. They defend their actions. They attempt to reason with the person causing the problems. And every single time, the situation gets worse. Why? Because engaging is exactly what the manipulator wants. Attention is their fuel. The moment you stop providing it, they lose all power. This is why Machiavelli viewed silence as a form of strategic absence. When you ignore someone, you are not just refusing to respond. You are removing the entire foundation their behavior depends on. Toxic people need your reaction to validate their existence. Take that away, and they collapse. Their entire strategy falls apart when you refuse to play the game. Think about how manipulators operate. They provoke you, then act shocked when you react. They push your buttons, then call you